the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and beneficent. Assalamu alaikum. I am Kashiful Khair from BS Chemistry Department and my ID is 018. Today the topic of our presentation is enol and enolates. So firstly have a look at the content. In this presentation I am going to explain enol and enolates, keto-enol tautomerization, stable enol equivalents, synthesis of enolates, thermodynamic and kinetic enolates, and the reactions of enolates. Firstly, we will see what are enol and enolates. The carbonyl group is strongly an electron withdrawing group. A carbonyl group is a group in which carbon is doubly bonded to an oxygen atom. So, when a carbonyl compound loses alpha proton, the anion that is produced called an enolate. Alpha proton is the hydrogen which is directly attached to a alpha carbon. This enolate can be stabilized by a delocalization. The term enol is used because of ene from carbon-carbon double bond and ol from a hydroxyl group. Two resonance structures A and B can be written for enolate. In structure A, the negative charge is on the carbon atom, and in structure B, the negative charge is on the oxygen atom. Both structure contributes to hybrid. We can see that structure A is favored by the strength of the carbon-oxygen pi bond relative to the weaker carbon-carbon pi bond. So, structure B makes a greater contribution to the hybrid because oxygen, being highly electronegative, is better able to accommodate the negative charge. This is the hybrid resonance structure for an enolate. The next is a keto-enol tautomers. The keto and enol forms of carbonyl compounds are constitutional isomers. They are easily interconverted by proton transfer in the presence of an acid or a base. The interconvertible keto and enol forms are called tautomers, and their interconversion is known as tautomerization. We can see that this is a resonant hybrid structure of an enolate. It can add a proton into two steps. Firstly, it can add a proton in the carbon or accept a proton at carbon to form the original carbonyl compound, which is called keto form, or it may accept a proton at the oxygen to form an enol, which is also called enol form. In compound whose molecules have two carbonyl groups, which is also known as beta dicarbonyl groups, the amount of enol present at equilibrium is far higher. For example, we can see in penta 2,4-dione, it is 24%, but when we see its enol form, it is 76% in ratio. The greater stability of the enol form of beta dicarbonyl compound is due to its hydrogen bonding and can be attributed to resonance stabilization of the conjugated double bond in a cyclic manner. The next topic is the acid and base catalyzed enolization. Firstly, we will see acid catalyzed enolization. Acid catalyzed enolization of an aldehyde is a two-step mechanism. In the first step, there is a protonation of an oxygen, and in the second step, there is a loss of proton from carbon. We will see its mechanism. In the first step, protonation of the carbonyl oxygen to form the conjugated acid of the carbonyl compound occur. But remember that proton transfer from oxygen to oxygen always extremely fast, so the equilibrium of first step is very fast. But in the second step, there is a removal of an alpha proton from the conjugate acid by water acting as the base. Relatively, it is a slower step as compared to the first step. The second is the base catalyzed enolization. It is important to note that the enolate is the conjugate base of both the carbonyl compounds and the enol form. The base catalyzed enolization of an aldehyde is the reverse process of acid catalyzed enolization. In this mechanism, there is a loss of proton from carbon firstly, and secondly, there is a protonation of an oxygen atom. Next, there are some enol equivalent lithium enolates, silyl enolates, and aza enolates. Before talking about them, we should know what are thermodynamic and kinetic enolate. A thermodynamic enolate produced under the condition of thermodynamic control. A deprotonation or protonation equilibrium allows interconversion among the possible enolates, and the thermodynamic enolates are more highly substituted enolate and are more stable than kinetic enolate. The kinetic enolate is that which is formed fastest. It is usually formed by the removal of a least stereotically hindered alpha hydrogen. Kinetic enolate formed with stereotically hindered base in an appropriate solvent, such as LDA in tetrahydrofuran. For example, in the formation of thermodynamic enolate, in the presence of a weak base and in a prototypic solvent, we can see that 2-methyl cyclohexanone converted into thermodynamic more stable enolate. And this enolate is more stable because the double bond is more highly substituted. It is the predominant enolate at equilibrium. But in the formation of kinetic enolate, we can see that this enolate is formed fastest because the hindered strong base removes the less hindered proton very fastest as compared to the thermodynamic enolate. The next are lithium enolate. It is a special type of kinetic enolate, means reactions occur at low temperature and fastest rate. It always gives less substituted enolates to us. A strong base for converting carbonyl compound to enolate is lithium diisopropylamide, which is converted into kinetic enolate. The next is silyl enolate. Silicon is less electropositive than the lithium. The silyl enol ethers are more stable and less reactive than lithium enolate. It can be produced by two ways. In the first step, they are made by treating an enolate or alpha carbonyl with a silicon electrophile in the presence of a base like this. And in second, silyl enolate ether also made from lithium enolate by treating lithium enolate with trimethylsilyl chloride to form silyl enol ether. The next are aza enolate. Aza enolates are the nitrogen analogous of enolate. They are formed by the deprotonating enamines with a strong base to produce aza enolate. Then the reactions of enolate. Acid and base catalyzed halogenation, haloform reaction, Billonic ester synthesis, alkylation and halogenation, while lithium and silyl enolates are the reactions of enolates. So, firstly we will see acid and base catalyzed halogenation. As we know that carbonyl compounds bearing an alpha hydrogen can undergo halogen substitution at the carbon in the presence of an acid. So, firstly we will see the mechanism of acid catalyzed halogenation of aldehyde and ketone. In acid catalyzed halogenation of aldehyde and ketone, exchange of only one alpha halogen or exchange of only one alpha hydrogen for a halogen, even if alpha carbon carries additional hydrogen, will occur. So, in the first step, enol nucleophile attacks a halogen molecule, and this halogen molecule is hydrolytically cleaved and a single bond between the alpha carbon and alpha hydrogen is formed. In the second step, there is the reaction yields a halide anion, and after protonation yields a positively charged alpha halocarbonyl compound. And after that, deprotonation results in the formation of alpha halocarbonyl compounds, which is also known as racemic. The second is the base catalyzed halogenation. If halogenation is carried out under basic conditions with a halogen excess, all alpha hydrogen are exchanged for halogen atom. In this mechanism, halogen will attack at the alpha proton and an enolate will produced, which is resonance hybrid structure. It is the fastest step. After that, in the step 2, this enolate will react to form a racemic and a byproduct, which is also a halogen. The next are the haloform reactions. When ketones react with halogen in the presence of excess of base, multiple halogenation always occur at the carbon of the functional group. And this multiple halogenation occur because addition of the first halogen makes the remaining alpha hydrogen more acidic. In this mechanism, we can see that the haloform reaction occurs at two steps. First step is the halogenation step and the second is the acyl substitution step. In the halogenation step, when we introduce first halogen in the reaction, multiple halogenation will occur and that makes the remaining alpha hydrogen on functional group more acidic and CH3 group bonded to the carbonyl can be act as a leaving group. While in the step 2, when hydroxide is a base, acyl substitution reaction occur leading to the formation of carboxylate anion and a haloform. We can see this. The next is the malonic acid synthesis. Synthesis of mono and disubstituted acetic acid is called malonic ester synthesis. The malonic ester synthesis of substituted acetic acid is as follows. In the first step, diethyl malonate, which is a starting compound, form a relatively stable enolate, and this stable enolate will be alkylated in an SN2 reaction and product can be formed, alkylated again if synthesis requires it. We can see that the enolate which will form will be converted into monoalkyl malonic ester and after other synthesis or alkylation it will be converted into dialkyl malonic ester. The next is the halogenation via silyl enolates. Electrophilic attack occur at a alpha carbon atom, we can see here, and the halide ion releases in this step. In the second step, the attack the silicon atom to release the product and a molecule of Me3SiX. Then the alkylation via lithium enolate. In this reaction, we can see that 2-methyl cyclohexane can be methylated or benzylated at the less hindered alpha carbon by allowing it to react with LDA followed by methyl iodide or benzyl bromide to give the respective products. Thank you. This is from my side.